Hello everybody, you're watching Rhonda at Mid-South Homestead. A couple of months ago we were asked by Lonely Pines Homestead to do a collaboration with them on 5 gardening questions. And the first one is, why do you garden? Well, there's something very satisfying as to take a little seed and grow a cabbage or tomatoes or peppers. And the flavor is incredible for one thing, and there's a stress relief when you're gardening. Being out in the sunshine and the air and the dirt, there's just something about it. There's no substitute for it, especially when you're getting vitamin D. So I'm going to do the second question, but I'm going to scan around and show you my little helpers in my garden. You might hear them ruffling around. Let's scoot around here. I'll try to go slow so it doesn't make me dizzy. Oh, here we go. So there they are. They're 8 weeks old now, and we have them in our new garden spot, which was a big, huge burn pile. As you can see, it's huge. We finally got to burn it after several years of it being there. And we put our last year's straw bale gardening straw on it, spread it all over it, and we put just loads and loads of leaves. And now we have our little helpers tilling it all up. So my second question, I'm going to scan around here, get a little bit closer, and you guys can watch them while I answer the questions. But the second question is, why do we YouTube? Well, if you watch the very first video that we have, it kind of explains how we're on a farm that was built in 1951. It was started in 1951. So it's a very, very old farm, and we're trying to bring a little bit of life back to it. So we haven't done a tour yet. It has been a horrible winter, and I posted that video January 1st. So the third question is, how long have we been gardening? Since we were born. I grew up on a farm, as well as Lane. This is the farm that he grew up on. It was a dairy farm at first, and pretty much our whole life. So number 4 is, what do we grow? Anything that can be grown in the South, which I know that I've heard Danny at Deep South Homestead talk about how the climate is kind of changing. So we're kind of experimenting with some new stuff that would be a zone colder than here. Because right now, I'm out here, tomorrow's May 1st, and it is really chilly right now. So, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, cabbage, anything that's not tropical. We can't grow tropical. We're here about an hour east of downtown Memphis. So we're kind of in the middle of everything. So we just can't grow tropical. I'm going to scoot around here. Look at them. Okay, number 4. What is our favorite thing to grow? Probably tomatoes, because you can do so much with tomatoes. I roast them, I make tomato basil soup and freeze it, I can the tomatoes, freeze the tomatoes. There's just a lot of, and there's so many varieties that you can do things with tomatoes. So probably tomatoes. Actually I got that backwards, but what do we grow? Anything that's not tropical. I've already answered that. But anyway, I wanted to show you my little chicks helping me in the garden, and I'm gonna tag 5 other people, and that will be Not a Farm Girl Homestead, Partially Off Grid and Homesteading, Hallelujah Homestead, Little Village Homestead, and Domestic Homesteader. So you guys watch for that, and I will see you soon. Bye.